Good morning, YouTube family. This is Coach Erica Janelle coming before you this morning. I know I keep saying I want to get out of the car and stop doing these videos in the car. It's just easier for me to do in the car often because it's usually the only time I'm alone and I have quiet time where I could just really kind of share some of the things that have been on my heart and some of the um, areas that I am growing in as I'm walking through my journey. And I want to help you guys as you're going through your journey. Um, I first want to start off by saying I'm not trying to be what everybody else is on YouTube. I just want to be able to make a difference. I want to be able to share my story, and hopefully it will resonate with others and help impact their lives. As I'm going through my journey, I want to share the lessons that I'm learning along this journey, and be able to help others with my personal walk. Um, I'm not here to look like an Instagram model. I'm not here to compete with other people. I'm really just here sharing my heart and sharing my passion. That does not mean that I am not going to continue to push forward to make this channel better. I'm working on some different marketing things and um, some other things to help me be able to really bring you professional looking content. So I apologize that it's not what some other people's channels look like. Um, I'm very busy. I work a full-time job and I have two businesses. And I'm about to start a nonprofit. So I don't have a whole lot of time to dedicate to um, trying to perfect this and pre-recording and editing. I'm not really into that. I'd rather give you guys the raw, real version of myself. So I wanted to start off by saying that. That does not mean that I'm not going to take time to make this channel better and do things that I can do to reach every audience that I can reach, because it's about reaching the people. And some people want to see things more professional, want to see things more put together. And so I will be working on that. I am working on that actually, that among other things. But there are other things that I'm working on that take a little bit more precedence right now, that are more pressing. But I came before you today to kind of just encourage you guys to continue to believe in love. I know oftentimes as we reach, we're very um, open to love when we're in our 20s and in our teens, and we just can't imagine and can't wait for that those butterflies in our stomach and that feeling of, oh my God, somebody in this world loves me and values me and wants to be with me. Um, And then by the time you get in your 30s and you've been through several relationships, it's sometimes a little often easier to get a little jaded, and it's even worse when you hit your 40s. Trust me. Um, so I just want to encourage you guys never to give up on love, never to give up on your dream and your aspiration for finding love and being in love, because God has someone there for you. It's just really a matter of us, one, learning how to go through our process of becoming whole as individuals, and then two, knowing how to wait patiently for the right thing and not settling for just anything that comes. It's so important to be with someone in a relationship where you are both working on your wholeness, working on becoming the best versions of yourself, so that when you come together, you are whole individuals coming together, and you're not so broken to where you've got to go through so many unnecessary battles and challenges. And that's not to say that every relationship doesn't have its challenges, because they do. We all go through challenges in our relationships. But one of the things that's so important that I think so many people miss is the time of when you're in your singleness, learning how to work on yourself, learning how to develop in the areas where you need to grow, whether it's your finances, whether it's being more reliable and dependable, being more faithful, whatever it is that you need to work on while you're in your singleness, whether it's anger, whatever it is. We sometimes often want to bypass that process. And in reality, when you bypass that process, you take a lot of baggage and drama into a relationship that doesn't have to be there. And so I'm encouraging you guys to continue as you still go through your journey of self-love, go through your journey of just discovering who you are. I want you guys to continue to not give up on hope or give up on the dream or the aspiration of being in love, but just, know that when you bring yourself to a relationship, you're going to bring yourself in a place of wholeness, not as a broken person. Um, and it's so important. And I believe that our journey for self-love is never ending. Like, I think there's always areas where we can grow, and always areas where we can love on ourselves a little more than we have, and learn how to see our value, and learn how to put ourselves and our desires and our needs at the forefront. It's very hard to do when you're already in a relationship, because you're now having to focus some of your energy onto someone else. And so it's important that we don't bypass this singleness and this working on ourselves and becoming the best version of ourselves in our singleness, so that when we come together in a relationship, we're bringing a whole person to the table, bringing a person that has worked on their finances, worked on their mental health, worked on their physical bodies, worked on their business ventures, or perfecting their career or getting their education. That's what you need to be focused on as an individual while you're in your time of singleness. It's very important. And I know it often gets lonely, and I feel like the more I've pursued my dreams and my visions and my goals, the lonelier it's gotten. But at the end of the day, I know that those things are necessary, not just because I want to be in a healthy, happy relationship and marriage in the future, but it's also because I want to become the best version of myself, so that when I am in a relationship, I'm with someone who's also worked on their goals, their finances, their visions, their businesses, their whatever it is that they're looking to work on. And then when we come together, we can be a powerhouse of a couple, because we can really make a difference and change the world. And that's always been my goal, is to change the world. So I just encourage you guys, don't give up on love, but also understand that the process is necessary. It is necessary to walk in your wholeness as an individual, and to perfect those areas of your life that need perfecting, and to work on yourself. It's so important. You cannot bypass the process of working on yourself and expect to bring something to the table if you want something that's long lasting and something that's meaningful. And that's not, to say that everybody wants a marriage, or that everybody even wants, a long-term relationship. But working on yourself should be something that you do every day of your life while you still have breath in your body. We're all imperfect humans, but we should be striving to be the best versions of ourselves always. So I just want to encourage you, don't give up on love, but also understand the purpose for your singleness. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I'll be talking to you again. Thanks.